Hi, my name's Hailey, working with adult fitness this semester, and today we're going to be doing stretch and balance. One of the main things today, what we're focusing on is breathing and looking at our form when we're doing these stretches. So, to just start off, I want to do some deep breathing. So, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Yeah. Alright, and so then I want to start off with just some high knees and holding it at the top to help with a little bit of balance. Kind of balancing on that one foot when we have our knees up. And if you can't do this, we can just do some light marches too as well, just to get ourselves warmed up. But we really want to focus on the balance of the high knees. Really good. And we'll do these for just a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to just do some shoulder rolls to get the upper body warmed up as well. So we're going to start in the back, working our way backwards. You want as much space between your ears and your shoulders to really work on the posture. And just make sure you're paying attention to your breathing and your form. Awesome. And then we're going to switch to the other way in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch to the front. Really make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath during these exercises. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to do leg swings. I'm going to work more on the balance again. So we can start with our right leg and kick forwards out and to the side. And if you need to, you can stop and rest your foot on the ground when you're transitioning between directions, or if you can, do it all in one swift movement. Yeah, really just working on the balance of our one leg. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And then we'll go on to the other leg. And make sure if you really need to, stopping so you don't lose your balance. And make sure again to breathe. Really good. I'll do 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Okay, and then final, I'd like to work on inchworms. So we want to start up in this up phase and reach as tall as you possibly can. You reach all the way down to your feet, and then slowly walk out in front of you into a plank to where you're straight with your entire body from the head to the toes. And then you want to curl back up, 1 vertebra at a time, and back up to that beginning phase. And we'll do 2 more. And it's not about how fast you can go, but more of the form. And roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And up again. Awesome. Just make sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one. Roll all the way up. And breath. And up. Awesome. Okay, so now I'd like to transition to a little bit more of upper body with our biceps and our triceps and our shoulders. So we'll start off with a tricep stretch. So we'll put one arm behind us and the other one overhead. And just hold there. And you want to try to reach your hand back as far as you can on your back. And if you'd like, you can stretch to one side and really feel the curve. You should feel it all the way up here in your triceps, all the way down. You can switch to either side. Awesome. And you can shake it out a little bit. We'll go to the other side. Lean to one side. Hold this stretch for a little bit. And then we'll go to the other side. Awesome. So now we're going to go into bicep curls. And we can do this way, just a normal bicep curl, trying to make the breathe in the up phase, exhale in the down phase, and if you'd like, you can stop halfway, go down, go upwards, there. Make sure you really want to squeeze if you're stopping halfway, and we're not focusing on how many we can do, but more of how our form is when we're doing this. Awesome. Do 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Awesome. So then we're going to hold our hands behind our back. You can either hold your hands like this, or you can interlace your fingers like that. And we really just want to hold it, and so we can feel it in our back and our chest. And this is a good time to focus on your posture and make sure you're paying attention to that and your breathing, and just really feeling the stretch behind you. Yeah. Awesome. We'll hold this for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to transition onto the mat. And the first thing I'd like to start off with is just some cat-cows. So we're going to lay in this tabletop position, and we're going to go up for cat and down for cow. We're going to go up like this. And just make sure you can really feel the stretch in your back when you're doing these. Shouldn't be uncomfortable. Awesome. We'll do 2 more of these. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, and then we're going to stay in this position and work on bird dogs. So we're going to take our right arm extended outwards and take our left leg and extend it outwards so we're in a flat position. And then we're going to bring it inside. This is good for working on balance, and you can also feel it in your leg and a little bit in your arm. Just go slow. No need to go fast, just slow and at a good tempo. Working on breathing and your balance. And it's okay if you need to stop and catch your balance for a minute, then regain again. Out. In. We'll do 2 more and then we can switch to the other side. Okay, and then we can switch. Left arm, right leg. Go in. Out. And imagine you're making a straight line using your arm and your leg. Awesome. Do 2 more. Awesome. Okay. So staying in this position, we're going to go into downward dog. So we're going to keep our hands shoulder width apart, extend our back legs forward, and hold this pose. You should really feel it in your calves and a little bit in your hamstrings. Just hold it here. This is a good time to regain your breath. Focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Awesome. Kind of just clear your thoughts. Focus on your balance and the stretching. Shouldn't be too uncomfortable. And we'll hold this for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So then, we're going to transition into a child's pose. And you just want to extend back up on our legs and our hands out forwards. And you can put your head down or to the side. And if you want to change it, you can go up onto your fingertips like this to feel more of a shoulder stretch. And just hold it there for a few seconds. And again, focus on your breathing and kind of push yourself to feel the stretch in your shoulders and your back. Awesome. We'll just hold this for a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to work on a little bit of our core. So we're going to go into a plank. You go shoulder width apart with your elbows down on the ground and extend your legs outwards. If you want to work on a little bit more of your obliques with this exercise, you can twist from side to side. Really feel a stretch. And if not, you can always hold it too. Make sure you're engaging your core, keeping it tight to hold this form. If you need to go down, that's fine too. And just go right back up. Always take breaks when you need it. And make sure you're breathing and not holding your breath during these exercises. So we'll hold this for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Awesome. So switching to the other side, we can go onto our back and do the glute bridge. So we're going to lay flat on our back with our knees up, and we're just going to bring our pelvis up to the ceiling. And we can hold it up there at the top, and you really want to squeeze. It's really good for the glutes. You should feel it down there. And if you'd like, you can pulse a little bit and really just squeezing at the top. Awesome. And we'll hold this pose for a few more seconds. And in the last seconds, I encourage you to just squeeze as hard as you can for those glute muscles. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Awesome. So then we're going to transition into staying in this position with our back on the ground to do some penguins. So we're going to try to reach for our ankles when we go side to side. And if not, you can keep your hands flat on the ground and reach either side of you. You should really feel these in your obliques and your core. Awesome. And do these for a little bit more. Really push yourself to reach as far as you can on either side. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And then we're going to come up and staying seated, we're going to do the butterfly position, holding our feet together and trying to push our knees down as far as we can. Just really focus on our posture at this point, with our legs down. And just holding it there, you should really feel it in the side here. And just breathing and looking at our posture. Hold it for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So then we're going to start on our side here. And you want to lay very flat. And you can rest your hand down here or on your waist if you'd like. And we're just going to start with some leg lifts. You should really feel it here on the inner and the abductors. And you just want to make kind of, if you can, a 90-degree angle. And try to keep your leg as straight as it possibly can. And do 5 more. Looking really good. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And then we can transition onto that other side. Again, you can put your hand on your hip or hand on the mat, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to really stretch the legs. Try to keep that leg as straight as it can and go as high as you can. Make sure you're breathing throughout all this. Do 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And then while we're staying in this position, we can transition into clamshells. So we're going to bring our feet in and open our knees wide like this. And if you can use a resistance band between your knees to make it a little bit harder. Again, we want to go at a slow and controlled pace. We'll do 5 more. 3, 2, and 1 more. Awesome. And then we can transition to the other side. Again, you can put your hand on your hip or a hand on the ground and really try to get that knee as wide as it can. Awesome. And we'll do 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we can transition into our cool down where we can really focus on our posture and just recovering. So we're going to keep our legs straight out from under us, and we're going to reach out to our feet and try to reach for our feet. We can reach back to our ankles or down on the mat, wherever you can. You should really feel a stretch along your legs and just reach out in front of you. Awesome. And just breathe. And we'll hold this for 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So staying in this position, we can take our right leg, cross it over our left, and then twist our upper body like so. You should really feel this along the side here and along in your back too. And don't be afraid to push yourself even farther if you can to really feel the stretch in the back. Awesome. Looking good. We'll hold it on this side for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's switch to the other side. Cross that leg over and twist the upper body like so. You can also hug your knee if that feels better, or you can twist the upper body to incorporate a little bit of the back stretch. This is really good for stretching this area right here alongside your leg. And we'll hold it here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to transition to thread the needle. So what I like to do is lay down flat on our stomachs. And then reach our left hand underneath our right hand. Kind of imagining threading that needle as if you were sewing. And really feel it in your shoulder while you're doing this position. It's also good for your back as well. We'll hold here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can transition to the other side. Thread that right hand underneath your left and hold it here. Great. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And last thing today, we can stand up and reach down to our toes. Hold here for a second. You can touch the ground if you can. Touch your toes or even your ankles if you'd like. Just hold here for a minute. You can also cross your arms if you'd like. But if you really want to feel the stretch along the back of your legs, you can reach down to your toes. And then in 5 seconds, we're going to reach up and roll up one vertebrae at a time. And 3, 2, 1, and roll up one vertebrae at a time, slowly, and then into our last position. So that was stretch and balance. Thank you guys.